Whether you believe in signs or not, whether you believe in angel numbers or your intuition or whatever it is that can like hint you that's outside of yourself, that's giving you a certain signal of something, know that there's always a warning before destruction. And this is very much real. There's a warning before destruction. Take somebody who drink and drive, right? They may have drunk and drove numerous times in their life. You know, never got caught, nothing ever went wrong. But this fourth time, they fell asleep. They wake up, oh shit. They spooked. Let me not do that no more. Let me not do that no more. They make it back home, everything good. Days go by, they do it again. This time they hit and kill somebody. Though you feel like it was all good because you kept doing it, knowing you shouldn't do it, though you feel like you got away with it, knowing you know what I'm saying? Those are your opportunities to fix your mistakes on your own. But the warning from the man upstairs was the time you fell asleep. That was your warning right then and there. Hey, look, I get you been drinking and driving. I ain't saying nothing because I wanted you to fix this on your own. But I'm stepping in now. It's getting out of hand. I'm seeing you making this a force of habit. Stop that shit. You did not stop that shit. You did not stop. You did not say, let me stop drinking before I kill somebody. Let me stop drinking before I kill myself. Let me stop drinking before I fall asleep and wreck and go on somebody else. Like, let me stop. You did not choose to stop. So guess what happened? You killed somebody. Or you killed yourself. Or you had this really bad wreck. Now you got PTSD. Now you're a murderer. Now you're sitting in jail. Now you're in the hospital. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? God is a merciful God. He's a loving God. He's going to warn you time and time after again that this is what you shouldn't be doing. This is not for you. Don't do this. Change your life. Change your life. I had a stepbrother who sold drugs, you know, and time after time after time after time after time after again, he would get warned to stop doing it. You know, one time it would be he get pulled over with all his weed. You know what I'm saying? Now he in trouble. Now he in jail. He got out on bail, but now he got a court date, right? He got off. Everything was smooth. He was able to, you know, keep living life, right? Cool. Next time, now he getting pulled over. He got caught with guns, right? This is God like, hey, you know, free will. I'm allowing you to do what you're going to do. I want you to do what you're going to do. I'm not holding you down. I'm not pinning you down. You're a human being. This is why my son died. This is what my son died for. I want to constantly give you the opportunity to change your life around. But because I love you, I can't not warn you. You get what I'm saying? So he let him do what he did those 2 times. And to be honest, it was probably about 4 or 5 times. He honestly just kept making it, kept making it, kept making it. 5th time come. Instead of he getting pulled over, you know, behind the drugs, he gets robbed. Now, he got robbed. He went at the house. He went, you know, nowhere near the location, but he get robbed. He found out as soon as he got back home that his door was busted down. Everything that he had was gone, except for his stash that he had on himself. So all the drugs is gone. Some of the guns is gone. Oh, my God. You know what I'm saying? That was his warning. He didn't say, maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe let me change my life around. Because, you know, everybody got to make their own living. And, you know, I'm not for drug sellers. To a certain degree, I'm not completely against them either. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in black and white with life. You know, it's always a gray area. And I can understand almost every gray area with everything. And I can, to a certain degree, understand his situation, you know. But it don't make it. By law, it's not right. By law, it's not something that you should do. You know what I'm saying? So he's doing this. He's constantly selling. So boom, he gets robbed. Again, he's not thinking, let me stop doing this. Let me change my life. He's like, we got to relocate. I got to make up the money that I just lost. No, fuck that. I got to. Guess what happened a month later? Him and his brother, while they were both at home, got shot. 4 people came in with guns, pistol whipped them. He got shot in his stomach. His brother got literally, I think, shot in his head and his leg. Literally. I literally remember going to the hospital, crying my eyes out. For one, I was crying before we even made it up to the hospital, but I remember crying my eyes out at the hospital, not knowing what the fuck is gonna happen, seeing people next door, walking out crying, on the floor crying. And I'm like, that could be me, that could be us next. We don't know what the fuck is finna happen out of this situation. You know what I'm saying? He still came out, he healed up, back to normal. That was his opportunity to change his life around. Now, did he? Let's just say that he is not a free man. He's not a free man. He's dealing with his consequences. And that's just his life, but his genuine warning was, in my opinion, his genuine warning was being robbed when he wasn't there. The second warning was his warning was being robbed with him not being there. The destruction itself was being shot. To think that you could get shot in the back of your head or your stomach and still survive and still choose to do the same thing, do you not think it's going to get worse? You think life is just going to be better? No. That's why he's in jail. That was his warning. He just didn't take the warning serious. He didn't take his life serious. Take the warning. It's for your best. It's for the greater good. Take the warning. Understand that this shit is serious. Life ain't no joke, y'all. People literally die every day, and 90% of deaths can be prevented. 90% of deaths can be prevented. People kill themselves from drug overdose. Some people have drug overdose and come back alive and able to heal up and do it again. That was the warning of before destruction. That was the warning. Now the second overdose, you're dead. You had your warning. You still chose to do what you were doing. Very aware of what you're doing. You rob somebody, you get away with it. You rob somebody again, and now you get your leg shot. But you made it out and you was able to survive. That's your warning. And you go do it again? It's nothing but destruction. It's not going to get no better. Stop doing certain things that you know is not good. Stop constantly going back to that person that's no good for you. Stop robbing them people. Stop robbing, period. Stop. You know what's good and you know what's not good. And I understand certain situations and people got to eat at the end of the day. People have to survive. And I'm not against that. But when it comes to harming other people and taking from other people, you know that's not good. And you know you're not going to gain anything from that. All that scamming, karma is real and it come back. God has enough mercy to sit there and sit you down with a situation to warn you to start doing this. But it's always on you. But know that it's always going to be a warning before destruction. It's always a warning. He's always going to tell you to stop before something horrible happens. He's always going to tell you to stop before you do something that you can't come back from. Always. But it's always on you. It's always on you. So what are you going to do? Are you going to keep doing the same thing and just have a worse and worse outcome? Now your face everywhere because you done killed this person and you ran away. Now your face everywhere because you stole out of this store that got cameras everywhere. Now you can't never go to a beauty supply store ever again. Now you in jail because you sold somebody a fake pill. It's always warning before destruction. Now you in jail because you hit somebody while you're drunk. You did a hit and run, or you didn't run, you hit them and they're dead. Like, what are you going to do? There's always a warning before destruction, but it's always up against you. You always got the choice. What are you going to decide?